Nanami is known as the most skilled character in all of JJS. Now, what if I told you he was the best for duels too? Whether you're grinding or playing casuals for cash, or trying to get better in ranked, this character is the best for it. Here's why. He has very, very green combos, causing you to be constantly aggressive. And he also does crazy damage with the right combos. So, in this video, we'll be learning Nanami and showing how good he is in ranked. So don't forget to like the video and comment. Learning the other moves besides simply the special, which I think I've already pretty gotten good at. I can probably land it just about every time. Next move we're going to be learning is Cleaving Whirlwind and how to follow up with other moves. So Cleaving Whirlwind, it has a ratio variant. It doesn't seem to have any difference between front and back, besides how they ragdoll, which is the same way with any move. So that's how it seems to work. It's literally just a dash. It can hit certain moves in air. You could also follow up like this, which is very green, but they also might think of it as a surprise. So, and you can also use Severance Kick, either variant. Some might predict this, but since no one ever plays Nanami, they might not. So next move, Severance Kick. It has you can uppercut with it, which is actually kind of fun to do. And if you want to combo with it, you have to make sure they're like under you. This move is probably just like one of those moves that require like insane skill. Then the back variant, it also doesn't have any ratio, no matter how much you kick. The back variant also doesn't have any ratio. But this is the only move in Nanami's, I think, whole kit that doesn't have ratio. Alright, now to the third move, Blunt Cut. It has a ratio variant and it's a hold move. So regularly it's like that. Very simple. Does decent-ish damage. But when you hold it, you get this blue aura. Now that does more. Now if you hold it longer, it does even more damage. And it also has ratio. It also has probably one of the most cool finishers in the game. And it can combo pretty well with Stabilize. But normally if you ratio, you can't M1 or do anything. So that's why Stabilize is pretty good, especially if you're trying to follow up. Combo wise, I'm thinking of something similar to like front dash, 1, 2, 3, uppercut, ratio, blunt cut, side dash, and then Severance Kick, or the back variant, since it does more damage. But I'm thinking of something like that. So the first tech I'll be trying is this Nanami tech, where basically either dash or M1 your opponent, and mid M1, and you do the ratio. So like this. But of course you have to do the ratio earlier. Alright, so we literally got it right on the first try. Now we just need to do the follow-up, which is the Cleaving Whirlwind. Now the tech itself is pretty decent, but the Cleaving Whirlwind is the best part, which I just landed first try. We're also going to try the Nanami ult tech, which is basically where you do ratio, stabilize, and then overtime. Now, funny thing is that once you do this tech, it already has the second version of ratio. So we're going to try that out. For now, we're just going to keep practicing on trying to land black flashes and ratios each time. So a funny tech I found while doing all this is that during the final ratio breaker, if you unshift lock yourself, you can actually get another ratio off. So kind of like something like this. So now during the fourth one, you can get another one. So you can continue off of that, which is probably something really crazy to use. Alright, but that's enough for the ultimate, so we're gonna switch right back to the base so we can finish learning all of the techs. Alright, so I found another tech from this YouTuber Offstar. Please make sure to follow him. He does really good videos. But basically, you just have to uppercut, and then use severance kick. It makes way longer, right? Now that I told you about Nanami, his base, his ultimate, and just about all of the techs I know, you probably know how good of a character Nanami is now. So here is a compilation of all of my funniest moments in duels with Nanami.
I got this.
Yo, chat, why this game so fun, chat?
Playing League all day until the sun comes up.
Please, Speed, I need this!
And after all of that, I was heated. Never wanted to play this character again. But moral of the story, never play your heroes. If you have a character that you really like, specifically in the anime, don't play it. Please. Either way, I got over it. Thank you guys for watching this video. See you in the next one.